Thanks, Mick. Firstly, I'd like to say how pleased I am that so many of us can be here today to be part of this event. As you know, the theme is part of the team. And I want to talk to you from a control perspective, what it's been like over the past few years for us in control and how we've been treated. Fire control is at the very heart of the team. It provides the critical first phase of fire service intervention in dealing with any incident. Regional control centres have been hanging over our heads for the last 6 years or so. Every day, every tour, we have maintained our professionalism despite being told that 2/3 of us currently working in English fire controls will not have a job in the future. 2/3, that's over 1,000 of us. If you equate that to station closures, that's about 40 stations. Our firefighter control members have been and continue to be treated disgracefully by their employers who falsely claim they are powerless to do anything, by local authority-controlled companies whose only aim is to see us outside of the fire service so that they can run their companies on the cheap, and by the interference of the CLG and their army of consultants as they desperately maintain the project on life support. This is a project which no one supports, which will not provide any cost savings, which will not provide a better service and will not save one extra life. The FBU has been the only consistent voice of opposition to this disaster waiting to happen, the voice of professionals from within the service, people who know what it means to be part of the team and to make a difference every day. The DVD you have all just seen is what we do. It's our contribution to the team effort. It's our training, our professionalism, our quick thinking, and our desire to make a positive difference to people at the most desperate times of their lives. That's the job that we do. We are part of the emergency response saving lives. We're not call centre staff in a remote location trying to sell you something or to send a breakdown truck. We are emergency service workers. We need to remember, and politicians need to start waking up to the fact that while Sam was taking that call, she would also have been mobilising the response, and there would have been a supervisor monitoring her call, someone arranging standby cover, another person informing the ambulance and police services, and someone else passing on all the information possible via the radio to the crews en route. It really is a team effort. It would have taken 4 or 5 control room staff to have been involved simultaneously in dealing with that incident. Let's put into perspective, every one of these proposed regional control rooms will be understaffed. In the southeast, there are currently 9 control rooms, with approximately 120 on duty across the region. Using the CLG's staffing model, the RCCs will only have 8 on duty on a night shift. And I did say 8, not 80. So it will only take one call like Sam's and a couple of other incidents for staff to be overwhelmed. We're told this is okay because they'll be able to rely upon the network. But if all 9 RCCs stick to this staffing model, there'll be a meltdown. Unlike the incident on the video, it doesn't always have a happy ending, and we can find ourselves questioning if we could have done more. Could we respond any quicker? Could we have asked different questions? Did we do enough? There's no doubt in my mind that RCCs will bring about more unhappy endings. I have to say, the very fact that we care enough to ask these questions should send home a message loud and clear to all those that try to diminish what we do, trying to cut out the very heart of the service and replace it with private call centres. There is only one message for CLG, the Minister, and every member of Fire Authority that doesn't publicly voice opposition to the RCC project. Every chief officer who sits idly by saying nothing. Shame on you. And it is because we will not stand idly by and let this happen that we're all here today to defend our service. We need you all now to stand with us, to stand firm and protect our service, the public and our jobs. There has never been a better time or a better opportunity to put the knife in and to kill off this shameful project once and for all. The economic climate, the impending general election, the Tory party's position, and most recently the statement by the LGA that it no longer supports the concept of regional control centres and it's actively looking at other alternatives are all signs that the project is on its last legs. We need you now to go over the road and to tell your MPs that we want action, not words, not promises. We want them to stop wasting money, stop running our service into the ground, and stop trying to pick us off one by one. And I call upon the government to wake up, to listen, and to invest in existing controls, invest in people, and invest in frontline services. If they do not listen, and if they will not see reason, then we will have no choice but to defend our service and our jobs, and we know, if it comes down to it, we can turn around and you will be standing there shoulder to shoulder with us, the whole team, standing together, fighting together. For as long as we remain part of the team, we are strong. Thank you.